Drunk driving accident lawyer Kucher Law. Experienced drunk driving accident lawyer Samantha Kucher. While we all know the dangers of driving drunk in New York, the statistics paint a distinctly grim picture. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, states that more than a quarter of all traffic-related deaths and accidents are the result of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. The CDC states that 29 people die in car accidents each day due to drunk drivers. The NHTSA states that approximately 290,000 are injured every year in drunk driving accidents. Responsibility.org states that drivers with a blood alcohol content in excess of 0.10% are 7 times more likely to be involved in fatal accidents than sober drivers. When someone chooses to drive their car while intoxicated in New York, it is not only reckless, it is against the law. The intoxicated driver can be subject to serious legal consequences as well as civil action from anyone who is injured because of their reckless, careless, and negligent conduct. If you have been injured in a drunk driving accident caused by an intoxicated car driver in New York, you deserve to be compensated for your injuries. At Kucher Law, we can help. New York driving accident lawyer Samantha Kucher and our skilled team of experienced New York car accident lawyers are here to ensure that victims get the justice they deserve after accidents caused by drunk drivers in New York. To schedule a free consultation for any injuries sustained in a drunk driving case, call us now at 929-274-8000. Whether you are looking for a Bronx car accident lawyer, a Brooklyn personal injury attorney, or a Manhattan personal injury attorney, we are here to help. New York drunk driving accidents. Closer to home, New York sees a substantial share of injuries and fatalities resulting from accidents caused by driving drunk, with the CDC reporting 3,752 alcohol-involved deaths from 2003 to 2012 in New York State alone. As for New York City, the NYPD reported that in 2018, there were 2,683 accidents involving alcohol throughout the city. Consequently, even though drunk driving is purportedly down in the area, it still significantly impacted thousands of victims and their families. New York drunk driving accident attorney from Kucher Law looks at car accident aftermath. Drunk driving accidents can have serious consequences for victims. Spinal cord injuries, traumatic brain injuries, fractures, internal organ damage, soft tissue injuries, serious head and neck injuries, disfigurement, paralysis, burns, nerve damage, chronic pain, wrongful death. How a skilled NYC drunk driving accident lawyer can help you. Having an experienced drunk driving accident attorney on your side after sustaining serious injuries in New York is critical to ensure that you are fairly compensated for your damages. At Kucher Law New York, we have the experience, expertise, and knowledge to hold the at-fault party liable for your damages. We build a strong case by conducting accurate and in-depth investigations to prove what happened and who was at fault in accidents, gathering evidence that proves that the other driver was driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, interviewing any witnesses who may have seen the accident or may have important information regarding your case, collecting and analyzing other available evidence such as video surveillance, GPS, and cell phone records related to accidents, identifying all potentially liable parties in drunk driving accidents, limiting any counterclaims by insurance companies, consulting with professionals such as expert medical witnesses and accident recreation engineers to establish the cause of the accident and the value of the claim. Negotiate with any at-fault parties and their associated insurance companies following accidents. Litigate before a court of law in the event that a fair settlement cannot be negotiated. Damages you can collect after an accident with a drunk driver in New York City. If you have suffered injuries in an accident with a drunk driver in NYC, you may be entitled to compensation from that driver. At Kucher Law New York, our team of skilled drunk driving accident lawyers can hold the driver accountable for all your medical costs, including hospitalizations, emergency transportation, doctor's visits, prescriptions, specialized medical equipment, and rehabilitation. Any lost wages, any future medical costs or lost wages that may result from your injuries, property damages, pain and suffering, disability, Wrongful death. Accident lawyer cautions before you settle with insurance after a drunk driving crash accident. Although insurance is the first resource we seek compensation from, the first settlement offer insurance companies make is usually grossly inadequate to cover all the damages that an injured party will suffer. Without significant negotiation, you will probably not get nearly what you are entitled to for your damages through the first insurance settlement offer. Drunk driving is against the law in New York. Driving drunk is reckless and endangers everyone else sharing the road. It is also against the law. In NYC, we have extensive and complex DUI criminal laws, with charges ranging from infractions to felonies, resulting in penalties that result in license suspension, significant fines, and, often, jail time. If the drunk car driver caused serious injuries or a fatality, the criminal charge will be even more severe. Other parties that can be held liable. While most liability for accidents caused by drunk driving usually falls to the reckless driver, others can be similarly held liable. In New York, establishments responsible for serving alcohol can face similar consequences when one of their patrons causes an accident. Getting the legal assistance of a skilled New York City drunk driving accident lawyer. Despite our best efforts and legal consequences, drunk driving remains one of the most common causes of car accidents in New York City. If you have been injured in a car accident caused by a drunk driver, you shouldn't face this terrible time alone. Get the skilled advice of an experienced NYC drunk driving lawyer in order to understand your legal rights and options. At Kucher Law, we have recovered more than $25 million from personal injury cases. Personal injury lawyer Samantha Kucher and our team of skilled New York drunk driving injury lawyers have dedicated our careers to fighting for the rights of accident victims. Call Kucher Law at 929-274-8000 or contact us on our online form to schedule a free consultation for your case.